Before we start this video, I wanted to inform you guys that if you're on the Oregon coast or Washington coast or have any family or friends that are, you should ask them to stay away from the beaches, stay away from the ocean this weekend. I thought it'd be a good idea to go myself because it's so crazy right now, but it's very dangerous. I just posted here on Facebook a link to a video that just went up of the storm surge, and it was pretty gnarly, and the waves right now are bad. I mean, they're having 60-foot waves come in one after another. So if you know anybody on the Oregon or Washington coast near the beach that are like vacationing, let them know that if they're out there, they see the waves come in, that's not a normal thing, and it is dangerous. People are getting washed out to sea and dying. So I know that there's not a lot of people out there anymore with common fucking sense. This is 2018, the year of laundry detergent. You know, they had to make it big and powerful, their statement of they're taking over this next generation of I don't know what you call them. And I am fucking stoned. Needed to be, because this is depressing, man. I got friends in Ocean Park, Washington, and they had a gnarly storm surge. Fucking like tidal waves coming in. It went all in, way in. I mean, in Long Beach, Ilwaco, Cape Disappointment, it's getting pounded. And they're saying it's because of the ocean and the wind. The wind is just perfectly aligned, caused this shit. I don't know about all that shit. I'm wondering if there was like an underwater volcano went off. Or was there we keep having more and more meteors hitting. Michigan just had one just light up. Michigan, the state of Michigan, lit up like a match. I don't know. Well, we do have this. I do know this. I don't know, but I do know this. I can keep saying don't know, but I do know this. I like that. Right here. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. Do you want to know why? Because I didn't fix this shit like I should have. See? Pow, look at that. Magic. It's called magic. Don't you wish you had some of that magic? This. Bunsters sent this to me, and I should have reviewed it before I shut down my YouTube channel, but oh well. Bunsters chili chocolate, 7 out of 10 heat. I do have the shit the bed one that's a 12 out of 10 on the heat. But I thought I'd do you guys a live review here on Facebook. Haven't done it. Let's do it. Bunsters chili chocolate, 7 out of 10 on heat. Belgian chocolate, scorpion peppers, vanilla bean, and coconut oil. Does it say vanilla bean? It does say vanilla bean. I like that name. Vanilla bean. If I ever had a daughter, I'd name her Vanilla Bean. What's wrong with that? It sounds good to me. Vanilla Bean. Hey, my daughter's name's Vanilla Bean. Vanilla Bean. Vanilla Bean. Sounds like a name when you say it like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm stoned. Tom Thomas Combs. Ted. What? What do you want? You're fucking interrupting my review, dude. When I'm in a review, you don't comment. You don't keep trying to get my attention. You're messing it up. So now I'm going to have to smoke a bowl or do a dab before we start this shit again. Alright? Now, again, we're going to have another moment of silence for everyone on the Oregon and Washington coast. Hopefully they stay safe. Let your friends know it's not a good place to be. After I review this spicy chocolate, I'm going to have some scoops, Frito scoops. What you fucking know about Frito-Lay scoop chips? What you know about that? Nothing. You don't know nothing about it. Absolutely nothing. Because you don't know what we're going to do with this. And you're going to want to stay tuned. Trust me. And if you know a chili head, you're going to want to tag him or share this with him. Because this video is going to get spicy and informative. Yes. Do you like sweet and salty? We got the salty. We got the greasy. We even have the sweet. Yes, we brought the sweet heat. We're going to review this shit in a minute. Can't have this until after. Can't spoil the review. But because Tom Thomas Combs interrupted me in the comments during a live video, I have to smoke another bowl. It's like the rule. You know, if people just kept interrupting me, I would just have to continuously smoke, and I would never get anything done. All right, we have a pre-roll. Appellation 2.0, 12.93% on the THC. She said this was pretty fresh. That does smell. That smells good. And this train wreck. Oh yeah. It's only 11.64. Man, this is what is this? The fuck? 11%? Let me give this away. I'm sorry if that sounds snobby. What the fuck is it if it's 11%? I mean, this ain't the fucking... I don't buy 11% cannabis. I don't. I'm sorry. Unless I'm getting some CBD stuff, I get fucking weed to get stoned. This is bullshit. This is okay. I mean, 12 point, that's, 13%. But, yeah. I'm not gonna, I don't want to be disappointed with that, so I'm just gonna go with this shit right here. This is what I was smoking earlier. Galactic Cookies coming in at 24.84%. Right here. Lowest I really like to go is about 17%. You can have some really good 17, 19%, like Obama Kush. Alright, here we go. This goes out to Zach Richardson. Zach, I know that you have friends on the Oregon coast, Washington coast. Please check the links that I put in. You know what? Stop watching me right now and check the links that I had posted before I started this video on what's going on the coast. It's very bad. I have friends in that area. I lived in that area, and it's fucking crazy. My wife had to talk some sense into me because I was like, let's go get a hotel room and check it out. But it ain't worth it. It's pretty dangerous. So here we go. Shout out to you, Zach Richardson, Mr. Uber Duper Uber driver. Woo, yeah. I was going to, do something, and I didn't do it, and then I was, like, gonna go get something to eat, and I was like, I'm too fucking ripped, can't drive. I don't drive, when I'm medicated. So, I was then gonna watch something, but then the news, kept watching more and more news about the coast, and I was like, I think I'm going to talk about that. And then I'm going to do a review. So, there we go. Please, don't interrupt me in the comments with any questions or wanting shout-outs. We'll do that after this. This is what it's about. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a chili head. My name's Ted Barrus, and this is my first Facebook Live review. This is Bunsters Chili Chocolate, 7 out of 10 on the heat. Now, this is from Australia. They make my favorite hot sauce. I have an American favorite, and I have theirs. My favorite here is in Portland. It's Secret Aardvark. Theirs is Bunsters. They also have Shit the Bed, and it's a little too hot for me to use every day. So they also sent me a Shit the Bed which is a 12 out of 10 on the heat. So Australians take it to a different level. Australians love it much more spicy, hotter. They're just crazier. Yeah, so this is intimidating. It's made with Belgian chocolate, scorpion peppers, vanilla bean, coconut oil, and scorpion peppers. Yeah, scorpion peppers. Now, you're telling me this is a 7 out of 10 and it's got scorpion peppers in it, Bunsters. Now, Queen Bunster, young lady. It's a lady that owns the company, a young lady. You can follow her on Instagram. But she thinks this is only a 7 out of 10 on heat. Their hot sauce is spicy. And with scorpion chilies, it's going to be hot. So, I don't know about that. Let's read the back of it. This is the most unforgettable chocolate. 56% cocoa, Belgian chocolate, scorpion peppers, coconut oil, and whole vanilla bean. Try and stop at one bite. My favorite chili head thing to eat is chocolate, spicy chocolate, and brittle, spicy brittle. There was a guy on YouTube called T. Mutter. He was also one of the first guys to eat a chocolate bootla. Doesn't get enough credit. He's a chef. He came up with a recipe for brittle that still to this day I have not had better. His brittle was the shit. And it was pretty damn spicy. And that's really what made me start loving spicy sweets. And I hope this is good. It says try and stop at one bite, so we'll try. Shove it in your face hole. Oh, then it says here, shove it in your face hole whenever you need a kick. Goes great with coffee. Well, I don't drink coffee unless it's iced coffee like frappuccinos. www.bunstersworldwide.com. Ingredients: cocoa mass, sugar, cocoa butter, coconut oil, whole milk powder, vanilla beans. Vanilla beans. I just like to say it and you like to hear it. Vanilla beans. Soy, lecithin, and scorpion chilies. So scorpion chilies is the last ingredient. Has an allergen statement. We don't care about that stuff. You got allergies, you ain't gonna be eating what I eat probably. Calories, servings per 8, servings per container 3, calories 180. I don't know if it's 180 calories for the whole thing or 180 times 3. So I don't know if it's that good. I don't know if I can stop eating it. That's what I'm saying, dude. All right, here we go. I like the box, like the label. See what it looks like. Oh, they're pretty. Gold bar, kind of cool. I think they were having a competition too for. They have like a baseball card or something in them. All right. Now in the States, this isn't milk chocolate. This is real chocolate. So this is a darker chocolate. It's not really 54%. What is that? That is considered dark, isn't it? All right, we're gonna do 2. I love chocolate, and it's hot. It's already hot. Oh yeah. Oh, it's warming up there, buddy. Woo! Yep. It's got scorpion chili in there. Oh man, 7 out of 10 my butthole. Oh man, that's hot. I was hoping it was gonna be don't get me wrong, man. I love this, but it's not a 7. It's not a 7 out of 10. No. My nose starting to run. This right here. This is a. I would say this is like a 9 out of 10. Now, it's a good dark chocolate. I love Belgian chocolate. Two big fat thumbs up. Must buy it. Must try it. Get yourself some if you are a chili head. If you're not a chili head, man, it might make you one, because there's something about spicy chocolate. Now, this is a fact. Most people don't know this about spicy food, and it might make sense to you when I tell you this. Oh. When you consume spicy food and you're putting hot sauce on, you're like eating it and then more hot sauce, subconsciously you're getting pleasure from that. Your brain is releasing endorphins, and you're getting pleasure from that. You just don't realize it. When you go to the level of eating super hots and consuming extreme amounts of capsaicin, you start to feel pleasure from it and realize you're getting high from getting really, really painful food, or eating painful food. I've eaten chilies and it's been like I've done a bong rip. It's been like, wow. I mean, the tingling, your body's just freaking out. But chocolate, people get pleasure from eating chocolate. Consuming the chocolate and the chilies together is a good way to try and move up as a chili head. So I would definitely say, if you aren't into eating spicy food, give this a try. Like it says on the thing, snap one off with a mate. Australian lingo. Definitely get some, share it with a friend. It's good stuff. It is hot though, but there's something about eating spicy sweets, chocolate, toffee. You really can't go wrong with it. If you have milk, it'll make it go away pretty quickly. Check the comments. I could eat this all day, but I want to save it, and I know my wife's going to want to try it. My wife is a chili head. She also likes craft beer. She likes Pliny the Elder and stuff by grapefruit sculpin, habanero sculpin. My nose is running. Where y'all from? Where's everyone watching from? Now, that was spicy, but here we go. That's over. The review's over. This ain't sponsored by nobody. I just did a review. Want to review it. This Secret Aardvark. This is my favorite hot sauce. Bunsters also makes my favorite hot sauce. I have a tie. My mouth is salivating. I got that chocolate in there still burning. Feels good. That fire makes you know you're alive. The Secret Aardvark's out of Portland, Oregon. And this is bomb hot sauce. It's a habanero base. For you guys out there that are stoners, like myself, and chili heads, well, you'll get where I'm going. Frito-Lay scoop chips. Why I like these is, it's just a corn chip. There's nothing there. It's pretty boring. So, you do this. Put some of this in there. All right, let's check these comments. Chuck Styles posted a link. Yeah, I can do that. I can post a link. I'm sorry, fellas. Let me do that for you. www.bunstersworldwide.com. Booyah! We got multiple links in there. Secret Aardvark for the win, says Chuck Styles Jr. Yes, sir. Excuse me. Sasha Elizabeth says she is in Madison, Wisconsin. Anthony Eric, better known as Tony, he's related to Iron Man. He's in Northern Virginia. Iyad Ramadan is in Chicago. He be out there avoiding them gangsters and killers. Jim Morrow is in Pittsburgh, PA. They call him Jimmy Pickles. Bro, I don't even want to know why they call you fucking Pickles, bro. That's just a name you can't make it cool. Can't make that name cool. I'm sorry, dude. I just tell it how I see it. What's up, man? What's your name? Pickles. All right. Well, Pickles, what are you here to pick up? Sorry, buddy. I love you, man. It's all good. I just had to do that. Chad Eric Sampson. This motherfucker's name is Sampson. Samson. Yeah, we're going to say it like that anyway. Samson. Not Samson. Samson. I read it wrong, but it still sounds good. Chad Eric's handsome. Yeah. When you're stoned like this, well, you read shit differently sometimes. Diva Skylab. Evening to you. Zach Taylor says, Christian, you watch Tess? I don't know. No. Anyway. It's my porn name. Oh, okay, he's a porno dude. Yeah, okay. I had Pickles. Yeah, I bet fucking A. Tell you a story. Well, we'll pretend it's a make-believe story, and we'll pretend that children may not be listening, and hopefully, well, today's kids ain't gonna fucking know what I'm talking about anyway. The only thing they know about's eating fucking weird shit and trying to kill themselves over dumb things, and just, I don't know, I'm sorry. I have no sympathy for what's happening. I just don't. So, I'll tell you a story about Tijuana, and they do have donkey shows in Tijuana. I saw a remarkable woman once. You go in there and you stack up silver dollars, real American silver dollars. You give them $20, but you don't get to keep the $20. They give you 20 silver dollars. 20 actual silver $1. They're worth more than 20, but you don't get to leave with them. They cut your hands off. What you do is you put them on the bar, and you don't really know. You really don't understand that you should be wearing gloves at this moment. You don't even know that you should be wearing gloves when you walk into this old crusty building. It's just one of those things you do. You just go in there and you're like, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? Well, you see some live leak shit in real life. So the guy gives you 20 silver dollars, and you stack them up on the stage. And this young Asian lady comes, and she squats down on them. And you stack them up, all heads, and you're playing with them. You don't really know. And then you're told what to do with them. Yeah, it's like an initiation into manhood back in that day when I grew up. No, I'm just kidding. But really, what I saw was kind of traumatizing. So you stack them up, and I guess if she messes up, you get to keep your $20 back. But you stack them all up heads, and she drops each one of them one at a time and restacks them the same way. Yeah. If you did it all heads, she does it all tails, opposite. Yeah, one at a time. Nope, stacks. She's very talented. Yeah, and she's not doing that with her hands. She's not doing that with her mouth. Not doing it with her chin. Nope. You know what she's doing it with. Do I really need to tell you what she's using? Yeah. Just, it like sucked him in like it was a monster. Like. Each one. It's not like you're standing there watching, her, whatever she's doing in there to get it to turn it around. But, yeah, she is talented. The other talent's the shooting the ping pong balls. There's all kinds of ladies that it's ping pong ball or a ball like a ping pong, and they launch them across the room and catch them. Guess you get free drinks if you catch them in your glass. No, thank you. No, thank you. But that's not all that bad compared to some of the other shit going on now, today. Alright. Time for some more secret aardvark. On some Fritos. Saw a lot of disgusting things in Tijuana. My nose is running. Sorry about that. I saw some really fucked up shit in Tijuana. I was crossing the entry from down by in San Diego over, driving, you walking in this one time. I was like a sailor getting a blowjob by a miner. In the dark, you could see it if you looked. It's absolutely disgusting. There's these little kids sell chiclets. Chiclet. You can give them a quarter, you can give them $1. The sex trafficking and stuff you saw was really disgusting. And some really just, I don't know, corrupt individuals wanted to get in and out. I started going to Tijuana more and more often to get Hot Wheels. I collected Hot Wheels back in the day. Thomas Combs said, is there anywhere you haven't been, Ted? A lot of places, dude. It's just weird. I share stuff from where I live. But let's go through where I've lived. I lived in Ridgecrest. Let's go from the beginning. Vallejo, California. Born and raised. And then Fairfield, California. Ridgecrest, California. Oceanside, California. Tacoma, Washington. Puyallup, Washington. Pullman, Washington. Lewiston, Idaho. Appleton, Wisconsin. Several different places in Vallejo. I think I'm missing a couple. Where else? Oh, Long Beach, Washington. Long Beach is right next to Ocean Park. Like, most of the employees at Clean at the recovery center I worked at lived in Ocean Park. It's 5 minutes away. And when I lived in the place that had the mold, that was that's 5 minutes from Ocean Park. Just get on the highway and just drive. It's 5 minutes away. It's the next town up. My friend Nick's there. A lot of people. And it's crazy, the water that was coming in there. And then I lived in Ilwaco, Washington, Cape Disappointment. That's right next to Ocean, right down from Ocean Park. Long Beach, Washington, Ilwaco. And then I lived in Astoria area. The Goonie stuff. That's when I lived in Hammond, or better known as Warrington, Oregon. But it's its own little town. It's weird. It's Astoria, but then you have Warrington, and inside of Warrington's this little tiny, like 600 people maybe, called Hammond, and just little coastal community. I wonder if they got flooded, but yeah, those are the places I've lived as an adult. There we go. I know you like that view. Yup. That's him right there. Pimp Daddy. Pimp Daddy himself. Cosmo Kramer. I can't believe it's only 4 o'clock. Linda says, no, Hammond never got flooded. Well, that is good. Now, Thomas Combs, is there anywhere you haven't been? Those are the places I've lived. I've been a lot of places, like traveled. I've been to almost 50 states. I've been to almost all 50 of them. I think it's like 40 I've been to or something. Because my dad, We traveled a lot. And we're going to be going to Costa Rica. That's the next trip we want to do. It's Costa Rica, big trip. I'm trying to cover up my chewing. I know it's not working. Alright. You need to remind me, after I do this dab, I'm going to tell you the story of bean dip. Because there's a scoop chip. And I knew a dude named Bean Dip. I gave him that nickname and he's in prison. But boom. I'm going to let you guys pick my poison. Right here. This is not BHO. That's not why it's dark. This is rosin, pressed rosin. I think it was 67% THC, if I remember. We have that. That's choice number 1. Okay? Number 1. This, ladies and gentlemen, is choice number 2. No, this isn't crack. It's a live resin. And this is like 80%, 87%. But this is the good stuff, live resin. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, it smells like it's the tears from the gods themselves. Right? We ain't done. We're not done. Don't rush me. Don't tell me you've made up your mind. You haven't made up your mind. We are still doing this. Now, here we go. Now, Heath Sobel, why don't people on YouTube want to come watch on here? I don't understand, but they don't want to. They're missing out. Here we go. This is from Higher Minds Horticultural. Strawberry Mango Fire coming in at 82.34%. Now this is shatter. All of it's cannabis, all of it's legal. I'm a recreational user, medical, was a medical patient, didn't renew it, no point. This is some damn good shatter right here. Terps, like 20% terps. So, you guys pick. You guys tell me. What do you want? Do you want the pressed rosin? Do you want the live resin? Or do you want the shatter? Boom. Let's see. Start voting, folks. Start. Heath Sobel said the live is so good. Yes, sir, it is. This live came from Willamette, too. They do some good stuff, and they're changing the game. Some of the stuff they're coming out with. They came out with something on accident. Pretend this is a half-gallon mason jar full of oil, like BHO, like shatter, that you didn't pour out, that it was just sitting in the jar, and you forgot about it for like 8 months, and it just sat there on a shelf, and it wasn't touched. The bottom of it turned into like crystal, and they found this out like on accident, and it's like all the terps and the THC settled at the bottom and formed like a crystal. Oh, snap. Somebody came up with an idea. Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve. Welcome to the show, Scuba Steve. I gotta say, I like the name. I don't know if it's real, but that's cool. Scuba Steve. That motherfucker had a good idea. He said mix. Why not? Who said I couldn't do it? Custom Grow 420 would do it. But he would do like, I'm going to do a 1/4 gram of that one. Ooh, and a 1/4 gram of that. Oh, hey, give me that. Hey, come here, you. Hey, you smoke a lot. You've been smoking since birth, right? I'm Custom Grow 420, and you're like a super stoner, so I'm going to smoke part of your eyeball, because it's going to be better than a dab. And he would go in there and just dig out the stoner's eyeball, put that in there, mix it all together, and do a super dab. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah. You know, I did have a way to get a hold of him at one time, but if I did a collab with him, man, that would definitely give me 10,000 subscribers. I would come back, man, if I hit that number. And I know some people, I'm so sick of hearing you talk about that. Ooh, well, I don't give a shit. This is called Ted Barrus. And on here, does say Ted Barrus, the fire-breathing idiot, unfortunately. Kind of stuck with that. I can't really change it. All right. There you guys go. That's the rosin. That's rosin. I don't do those big, giant dabs. I'm never going to get like that again. That was insane. And I think it was because, man, I had access to so much shit. And I was just consuming huge edibles. I built such a tolerance. So to get stoned, I just had to do more and more. Which, this is nice because you take breaks. You stop. I haven't done a dab in a while. A couple days. And they're little dabs when I do. This is Friday. And I'm relaxing. So now we're going to do some shatter. I'm going to break off a piece of the shatter. Can't do it on camera because, well, you guys know. I'll fucking fuck it up and lose some. I might waste flour when I'm smoking and only like to smoke green, but I do not waste oil. Alright, now you guys see the difference? Got the rosin on there and the shatter. Now that right there would fucking put somebody that's not a stoner on their ass. Okay? That will make me really stoned. Like, I'm gonna be fucking, it's gonna be like doing 2 bowls right there. Maybe 2.5 bowls, just back to back. I'm going to be stoned. Next, the best for last. This is the live resin. Now, people, if anyone in the comments would like to help me out and post a link to what live resin is, or put some info on about live resin, tell them about it. This is the Primo. This is like probably 20% terpenes. It's going to be so tasty. All right. You see that? Covered it all. So, we've got rosin, pressed rosin, and how that's made is they take the nugs. I did nug rosin. Take the nugs and they squeeze them with these big steel plates, press them down with heat too, 300 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe, and it releases all the oil. And that's it. All natural. Nothing, all it is heat and pressure squeezed to get the rosin. Now we have to heat up my my banger. Got my glasses off so you guys will be able to see my reaction to what happens. Now, remember guys, I am still a rookie to this. Even though I was dabbing a lot, I'm still kind of a rookie. See, this is a little full. Just filled it a little while ago because I like it to be full. Alright. Now, lesson time. Somebody said that is the chocolate bootla of dabs. Yeah, it's going to be a nice dab. Especially for my tolerance. I'm going to be pretty ripped. Now, this here is considered a flower bong because this is a male. Most dab rigs are a female because heat causes expansion, and technically this could expand and crack the neck. But I do have a male. This is called a thermal banger. It's extra thick, and it's from Yo Dabba-Doo. It's a thicker banger. It's pretty big. It's for people that want to glob. I don't glob the big giant dabs. I don't do that no more. But the nice thing about this is it stays hot, so if somebody else wants to do a dab, they can do one next, and you can heat it pretty quickly again. And it keeps the heat. It's made of quartz. Yeah, this is called a carb cap. And when this is hot, you put in your concentrate. It turns it into a vapor. You then apply this, and when you're breathing like this, this changes the temperature and the pressure inside of this, creating more vapor. Because it's at a certain temperature. Once you have the cold air coming in, it changes the pressure and the temperature, creating more vapor, and that's what you want. It's directional, so then you spin it. And I have some honey oil on there. One important thing about dabbing is your temperature. Now, I don't have a gun that tells me the temperature, and I don't have an e-nail. So what I do is I get it red hot, and then I count off about 15-20 seconds. Use my hand to gauge how hot it is, so it'll burn at a certain temperature. If your concentrate is super hot, like over 600 degrees Fahrenheit, it vaporizes very quickly. You do get higher quicker, but it's a little harsher. When it's up at like 900, it's just like a huge bomb hit. Get really fucked up instantly. Now, if you do it at a lower temperature, was it about 400 to 500 preferred? They say you waste it to taste it. You really then do taste the terpenes, and you see what all of the fuss is about, why it tastes so good. So that's what I like to do. I'll put in the concentrate when it's at a certain temperature, and you guys will see it bubble inside of here, hopefully, and you'll see how you do a dab. Afterwards, you soak up the oil so it doesn't burn to the quartz, so it tastes better. Because your quartz, I have a little bit of burned area on there. I'm not worried about it. It's pretty clean, the banger. There's different styles of bangers too. Well, future videos I'll show you. But this is mostly for you rookies out there, or people that have never dabbed. Anyone ever want to dab with me that's never done it, and give you a little tiny. It'd be a tenth of what, I would start you out with a tenth of what this is. Just a little bit. To try. You have to baby steps your way up on this. So, here we go. This is the part that freaks people out because they think of crack cocaine and stuff. This is completely legal. This is just a form of medicating yourself at a higher level, and in actually a healthier way. This is much healthier than flour. This is much healthier. This is quartz. If you guys have never seen my videos on Ted Barrus Unplugged on YouTube, you should check them out. A lot of dabbing videos and showing you guys how to do stuff. I'm not an expert by any means. I try to teach others what I've learned. And if I find something that works for me, I like to share that. Now that's really, really hot, as you guys can see. Maybe you can't. But it is glowing. I also like to get the hot top. And this does make people nervous. But there are alternatives to this. Electric nails, e-nails. I'm going to get one eventually. You set it at a temperature, and just dab. You don't even need to pick up your piece. You can just boom. But yeah, we're letting that cool down a little bit. get this ready, and then you guys will see me do this dab. I'm gonna hold it like that. It's my dabber. I don't have a fancy one anymore. Got rid of those. I never thought I would dab again. All right, here we go. She's excited. Mating time. Wow. Biggest dab I've done in a while. That's so good. All right. So now, cotton. I let that cool a little too much. That got me, man. Fucking ripped. Okay. Clean that off. Keeps your quartz cleaner longer. So, there you go. Now, I am super baked. You can actually, guys, no joke. I mean, could pull your leg, but I'm not gonna. I'm at that stage. I'm full potato. I'm a baked potato. What? What, you better than me now? You don't think this is funny? You thought it was funny before, but now it's old? Let me tell you something, man. Let me educate your ass on something. It's never old. It's never over. Ever. No. I look damn sexy right now. Heath Sobel says, do you still sell shirts? I want one for the NYC Pepper Expo. No, I don't. Yeah, I mean, you could get one made. Go get yourself one made, man. You can find my images and shit. Probably find memes. You can find a meme about me, Potato Head. But no, seriously, man. I'm sure you can find something on the internet and just have it printed. Represent that way. I don't have a shirt line. No point in doing any of that no more. No more. It's... No. Sorry, man. You are the third person in a week to ask me, though. I said I got a 3X and a 4X. Never wore them. But he said I'm an XL. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? You don't need an F.B.I. tent? You could live in my old fucking shirt. You could probably live in my old underwear. It's so big and roomy. Yeah. Am I freaking you out? You should be freaked out right now. You should be scared. I'm looking into your mind right now with my fingertip. Look at that fingertip. It's magical. Watch this. I'm an alien. I'm an alien, man. I'm gonna rent my forehead out. Would you like to rent some space on my forehead? I'm selling land. We can get something right here. Right here. Jim Bob's Burgers, Madison, Wisconsin. Yeah. Or Jimmy Chang's Massage Parlor, Las Vegas, Flamingo Strip. Hey, Forehead Barrus is live again. Yes, I am. What do I look like if I put the hat on? Now, see, right now I look like Shoe Nice, but I just don't have the blue eyes. If I took like 2 blue stickers and cut them in circles and stick them on my eyes, I'd look just like Shoe Nice. Could do that, but I'm not going to put that much effort into it. But with my hat on, what do I... No, it's not. Oh, you can see how the effect's made. Does look good, though. It looks good on me. I like it. I really like it. All right. Well, I am done with those. I am not doing another dab right now, I will tell you that. Fucking ripped. Really did go potato head there for a minute. Put that away. I like to put my shit away. Put my shatter away. Put my cap back on. And let's see. I'm gonna take this upstairs. My God, I'm gonna take some photos of this and put it on Instagram, cause oh my God, and I say, oh my God, it's nice. They give it to you with a Bevita packet inside. That's nice. Good job, good job. We are stoned, but ladies and gentlemen, this is one awesome thing about cannabis. Did you know that when you eat an edible, that it's completely different than when you smoke or dab or vape? It's completely different. The high is totally different. People say no, it's not. They're completely full of shit. It actually changes the complete chemical structure of it and everything because it goes through your liver, and that's why it takes so long. And you can really get way too stoned and be freaked out. But when you do oil dab or you smoke flower, it can change your high. I don't know if you're aware of that, but it can. And sometimes it can be really beneficial and fun. So hopefully we're going to be going that way with the galactic cookies from earlier. Yes, galactic cookies. Oh God, that's good. Oh snap. Don't get me swatted, please. No. Oh no. I'm tempted to stay on. Please don't do it. Oh. I'm so worried. I'm so scared. We're gonna eat a piece of chocolate just because somebody wants to get me swatted. He lives in Illinois. Daniel, come on, buddy. Cheer up. I'm gonna eat some spicy chocolate for you. It's good stuff. Came from Bunsters. It's got scorpion peppers. It is not a 7 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 on the heat. You like that? I forgot. It's kind of hot. It's hot. Not kind of hot. It's hot. Oh, I told you, man. Spicy chocolate. To me, it's like crack. Bunsters. I want to do a challenge. Oh, I can't wait to get into this shit the bed one. I bet I can eat the whole bar on camera. Can't wait. Real talk. If their shit the bed one makes me tap out, I'll be shocked. There's got to be some like extract shit. I can't stop eating this stuff. I told you. I got it though. I want my wifey to have some of this. Thank you, Bunsters. Some of the best spicy chocolate I've ever had. Link in the comments. Wow. For you guys that don't know, we started this video and kind of went into a joking thing because it was depressing. Washington, Oregon coast are getting battered by massive 60-foot waves. I'm not kidding you. Right by where I lived in Ilwaco, right next to Cape Disappointment. You can look it up on Google. Where I lived in Ilwaco was right my backyard. Cape Disappointment started. And over in the park, 60-foot waves were pounding them. Now that's on top of the big swells they already get, like 30-foot swell. So you're getting waves over houses type shit. Almost hitting the top of the lighthouse. 109 feet. I mean, it's crazy. They're saying it was the wind and it's the storm just lining that perfectly. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just good. Maybe I'm ignorant, man. But I don't believe that. I think there's something way more powerful than creating that shit. I mean, that something happened. I wonder if there was an underwater volcano or something. Where, anybody got any good conspiracy theory links? Because I'll check them out. We got to get my boy Michael Stroop checking this shit out real quick. Like, any of you guys know who I'm talking about? Tag him, please. Make a comment in the video for him wanting to start watching, like right now. Michael Stroop, because he's an investigative guy. He actually contacted the Houston Police Department when that cop was trolling me, and then he killed himself. Because the story was like, how do you make this shit up? You can't. It's fucking crazy. So this troll that's trolling me kills himself, and he's a cop, and he does it on my birthday. His fucking police car. Poor fucking bastard. I used to say a lot of bad shit, but I feel bad. It sucks that happened. But he actually investigated that shit. Like, he's a YouTube investigator. It's pretty cool, I think. So he should look into this ocean shit. See what sites have info. Because, I don't know. So many weird things are happening. Like all the meteor strikes. Maybe it was a meteor hit out there in the water and created it. Because we keep sending in all kinds of satellites. We've sent in a shit ton. Look it up. We've got all kinds of satellites been going up. All kinds of different countries putting them up. All these weird meteor strikes in the sky. Just one in Michigan. The weird lights. Then we have pilots claiming UFOs. I talked to a buddy of mine who's a legit scientist. He's a fucking rocket scientist. He works like at NASA and Lawrence Livermore Labs type shit. Not even kidding, making shit up. He's a fucking, like, physics scientist dude. You know, super high clearance. Knows about all kinds of shit. And he's like, Ted, that's bullshit. He said, pilots are all stupid. He said they're idiots and morons. And I'm like, wow. He's like, kind of bashing pilots. He's like, oh, he said they're reflex junkies. They're reflex junkies. They don't have like higher IQs than anyone else. It's not like they're NASA astronauts and stuff. I thought that was really funny. So he doesn't really believe a lot of this, the UFOs and this footage. And I think that, I don't know, that maybe something crazy happened out in that water caused it. I don't believe it was the wind and the weather. What else we got going on in these comments? Damn it, man. See, it didn't burn long enough. I need it hotter. I need chocolate that's hot. God damn it. I need T. Mutter to come back and cook me up a pound of that crazy-ass, super hot brittle. Man, it was bomb. I need spicy, man. When I'm stoned, I like spicy snacks. Okay, yeah, here we go. You know what? I gotta take this off because for some reason, man, I have a hard time squeezing their fucking bottles. I don't get it. But I want a lot of sauce. I don't want a little bit. Told you guys, I'm a fucking chili head. I like sauce. I eat this shit like it's salsa. Brandon Giles says, Alicia Davis says, Ted, have you ever had Dave's Insanity hot sauce? Alicia? I don't know, whatever. Miss Davis, or Mrs. Davis, I don't even know that. I don't want to offend anyone. I'm just saying, what's up, Davis? How you doing, Davis? I'm going to tell you something, Davis. You need to go on my YouTube channel, young lady. I'm going to tell you something. Check out, I want you to YouTube Google search Ted Barrus Dave's Insanity. I believe I have like 3 different videos, maybe 4. He ain't gonna send me nothing ever. Up at our property I had, co-owner of, one time, long ago, we had a porta potty. And they were dumping it. They're sucking out the flavor out of the big old honey bucket into the honey truck. And I was like, oh my God, look, it's time to film. That's Dave's Insanity sauce. That's how they make it. That's a bottling truck. They're sucking it out and then go put it in bottles. You know, it's like a well. They just suck it right out of the pooper. You eat it. And then it comes right back out. Yeah. That's how they get the extract ones, you know. Certain people volunteer. I was offered. They said, hey, Ted, we want to hook up a gizmo to your toilet. So every time you shit a spicy turd, we collect it for bottling, for an extract. I just told the world's biggest secret. And they'll probably have a hit out on me. Blair's, all of them. Because you are now going to officially learn how they make pure capsaicin. Yep, the super chili heads of the world, they collect all their shit and they just squeeze it into like the form of a diamond. The pressure and the heat isn't quite enough to make it a diamond, so it makes it capsaicin crystals. And that's how you get the Blair's reserves and shit. Yeah. Yep, now you know. Now you've been educated. Now, what's in the secret aardvark? I should have it memorized. It's much of it I go through. Oh shit. It's all over my hands now. Ingredients. Tomatoes. Their tomatoes are actually fire roasted and you can taste it. Tomato juice, citric acid, white wine vinegar, carrots, water, yellow onions, habanero chilies, mustard, salt, organic cane sugar, modified food starch, garlic, sunflower oil, herbs and spices. It's a very robust hot sauce, very savory. It's also sweet and it's a good tongue burner. The more you eat, the hotter it gets. Just keeps burning. It's nice. The Bunsters is a little bit sweeter. I do like it a little bit more. The aardvark is a little bit hotter. It's a little bit more of a tongue burner. But the Bunsters is just a little bit more flavorful. Both of them are in the savory, robust category. I've got some of my favorite, you know, sweet, fruity sauces and shit too, but yeah. My 2 hands down very, very favorite are Bunsters and the Secret Red Cat Pie. Corey Bailey says, Ted Barrus, preach on, grasshopper. Yes, yes, preach on, grasshopper. Is this offensive or something? Hope not, because it's not meant to be. We're trying to get to that stage again. We were there, but it's gone. I'm wondering, where did I mess up with that dab? I thought I was doing a dabba-dabba-doo and gonna go woo-woo-woo. I think what I need to do is well, I need to just say fuck it. Be myself. Yeah. It's that time again where I'm gonna get stoned. Here we go. Oh, that's weird. Don't look at me like that. Oh no, this will not do. This won't do. We need to have some clean. Don't you ever judge me again. You can't judge a man until you lived in his shoes. I wonder, do ladies say, you can't judge a woman until you've lived in her panties? It doesn't sound right. You can't live in my life till you lived in my shoes. Nope, doesn't sound right. It just doesn't sound right. Shoes? No. What? Don't look at me like that. Yeah, I see you glaring at me. I know you like my cheekbones, don't you? I got a very sexy forehead. Yeah, look at that real estate. Ooh, if only I could grow a skullet. It would be like, kapow! Yeah. I'd be like, what you know about that? You'd be like, nothing. I'd be like, that's right. But what you know about having a chrome dome like this? Nothing. Brian Snow says, hey, forehead Barrus, is those Frito scoops for the chili Ted is making later? I was going to tell you a story about a guy named Bean Dip. Should I tell you that story? Okay, let's do that. You didn't remind me, so I forgot. Do you remember that? I tried to tell you. Remind me, tell you about Bean Dip. Well, we'll take it off Potato Head. I'll tell you a serious story. Bean Dip was a gun runner. Kind of. He was a thief. Stole guns. I won't say where, but what military base or anything, but he stole a lot of guns. Tried to set up a lot of people, including myself. Haunted me for a long time. Because I didn't know what I was walking into. I just felt something funny and was like, no, automatic weapons, I never even held an automatic weapon. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What did you want to see? I wanted to see a shotgun. You had a nice Remington shotgun. You said it was a tactical? Because I knew this motherfucker had a tactical shotgun. And it was for sale. Did not want to see no fucking automatic weapons. So, yep, that's what I was saying. Claiming nope. And it turns out he was a rat, a snitch. And he ended up going to prison, and he's still in prison. I think he's got another, probably 10 years. Ended up, I don't know everything, but I know that there was a lot of sex charges. If it was, I can't remember. It's been so long. If it was rape, I think he had raped a minor in Tacoma or something. But I gave him the nickname Bean Dip because of his nose. He was an asshole, and I didn't like him, and he didn't like me. But he had a nose shaped just like a Frito-Lay scoop chip, and I've told people this story before. Pick them out. There you go. This motherfucker's nose was like this. It was like, you've seen a boxer, and a boxer has a mashed nose. I have a very crazy nose. A lot of people can't do this and they get weirded out by it. My nose is like rubber. Yeah. See? I can move it and And so my wife freaks out about that. Cartilage is like gone. I never snorted cocaine, dude. Oh, but so you get these boxers with a mashed in nose, but then it had a pivot in it, and it was a big fucking nose. I think it was Italian and Puerto Rican. And he was I know he molested some girls for a fact. And I don't know if he got charged on that too. He could have. He got so many charges. They nailed this motherfucker on so many things. Should have got life in prison. But his nose looked like that, and I was like, always clowning on him. What's up, Bean Dip? What's up, Scoop? Motherfucker's nose looks like a scoop chip. I used to say it. I was hoping that he would mouth off. Yeah, it would have put him in his place real quick. But he used to steal guns from the military. The things that some of us have seen or done or been involved in or witnessed in life. So now you know. Every time I eat one of those or see a bag of those, I think of him. Can't remember his name. Listen to this shit. Another story about him. Oh. He wasn't used to people being like, put your money where your mouth is. He'd always talk shit and have a big game. And there was nothing ever there. So this one day he's talking about how much he can eat. And I could eat a lot then. I could go to Pizza Hut and put an extra large pizza away by myself. This is back in 2001. No, 2000. Yep, in 2000. Let me tell you about this case of the munchies real quick I got. One night. I went to Blockbuster Video and rented some movies. And I said, I want a king size, a box of king size Reese's peanut butter cups. 4 cups in each one. Not the monster king size they have now. King size. 4 cups. Oh, okay, there's a box right there. Walk over. No. You know, I want a new box. I don't want a box that's been opened. I want a new box right now. Okay. And then I went and I got a thing of popcorn. Microwave popcorn. And I think I got some candy bars or something too. Then we went to KFC. Got a bucket of chicken. Went home to my apartment, Tacoma. And I got stoned. I believe it was Northern Lights that I was smoking. And we had a connection for some good stuff back then. And I got so fucking high and had the worst case of munchies ever. I opened up all of those Reese's peanut butter cups and had them stacked up, man. And I made like a little tower and shit and was eating it. And I ate all the fried chicken. I ate a steak. And then I ate all this kid's cupcakes for a party the next day. I was in so much trouble. It was a dozen cupcakes. That was a bad case of the fucking munchies, man. Horrible. But, back to Bean Dip. So he was used to people not being able to, never calling him out. So I can eat this, that, and I'm like, yeah, I can eat a lot too. I wasn't really that fat at all. I could eat a lot of food. But I was very, very active too. I used to go to the lake all the time, go swimming a lot. Very, very active. And he was like, oh, I go to Burger King and I get like 2 double Whoppers and 2 large fries and 2 drinks. Eat them, no problem. I'm like, oh, no shit. I said, oh, well, let's go, man. We were in Seattle, downtown Seattle, and there was a Burger King, and it had like upstairs, I remember. It was like 2 floors, or it was on the 2nd floor because it was a balcony you got. Outside area, you could say that. It's Burger King in Seattle. And I'm like, fuck it. Dude, I'm buying lunch, man. Burger King's right there. Let's go. So I drive up, and he's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, I got you, man. You're gonna get the 2 double Whoppers with extra patties. I'm like, we're gonna see him eat this. Oh yeah. And the 2 large. Well, I ain't gotta eat the fries. I'm like, no, that's what you said. Oh, I can do it. And then his drinks. Yeah, he didn't finish it. I still paid for the fucking meal. He didn't finish it. I know that he took a minor's virginity in the back of a van, but I don't think they wanted to press charges against him. A real douchebag. There's so many of them in society. Why do we allow people to be on death row so long? If you're one of those pro-life people, bye, see ya. I really don't care about your opinion. These perverts and molesters and murderers and rapists, they should all be killed. You got them kids with 13 kids abused. I can't even imagine what they've gone through. I'm saving it for a podcast to talk about because I really get fucking heated and upset, and I when I'm reading that shit I cry. Imagining what these children have gone through, that they don't know anything. They've been sheltered their whole life in a house. They were only allowed to bathe once a year. They were beaten. One was sexually abused. They're saying, I'm guessing they were all sexually abused. The parents tortured them, not only physically but mentally. And none of us, none of us. My friend Danny would. I know we all know somebody, or a lot of us do. My friend Danny would definitely be able to relate with that. I just hope that somebody finds a way to get them in prison, the parents. They don't deserve to live in prison. I'm not saying go do something. I'm just saying that I hope something happens. You know, like, did Jeffrey Dahmer... I wish that Jeffrey Dahmer had lived longer. I understand why they killed him, but someone like that, we really need to study their brain. You know, they need to be examined like a fucking science project for a little while before they're exterminated. But these parents, I doubt... They sound like, to me, like Nazis type people. They're sadists. Their oldest kid was 29 years old. 29-year-old man that weighs like 80 pounds. They were describing him as worse than in Germany, folks. For you guys out there that don't realize this, when you watch those old videos of Germany, I was lucky enough, and I'm so happy to be able to say I've gone there and felt it. When we were in Germany and we went to a concentration camp, man, you could feel the horror. You could feel the heaviness of just... You really can't describe it. It just doesn't feel good at all. It feels so horrible, and you just want to get out. You absorb that, and I think that's what they want. They want you to feel that presence of evil. And Nazis, that's what Nazis did. But those photos you see of people that were in concentration camps and they were starved by the Nazis, I want you to think about this. Listen to this, okay? How many decades were they locked up? They weren't. They were in there a few years, maybe. Their oldest son has been starved for almost 3 decades. He's 29 years old. He's been, I can't imagine that. I mean, they didn't know what police officers were. It's so depressing. It's so sad. No child deserves. That's why I can't wrap my mind around religion. And I don't mean to offend people that are religious, but I was raised Catholic. I lost my faith. I don't think I will ever believe again like I did. It's just the things that are happening in the world. We are a fucking virus. We really are. The human race is a virus. What we're doing to the planet, what we're doing to ourselves. And those 2 parents, they should just go disappear, you know. If there's anything to learn from them, we absorb what info we can, and then we, like the Soviet Union would do, we take them in the back of the courthouse, and then, you know, they put one in the brain pan of each of them. And they use 22, or is it a 25? I believe it's a 22, or comparable to a 22 long rifle. And it goes in the skull, and it bounces around inside there, and they call it, you know, scramble their brains. Yeah, very, very efficient, you know. Too soon? I'm sorry. That's me. I guess, judge me. It's okay. I'll admit it. That's what I believe. If I ever find out where the sheriff's deputy, so when I was around 9 years old, I was molested by a sheriff's deputy. I didn't know he was a sheriff's deputy right away. I'm not going to get into everything, but it happened, and I know name of somebody else that it happened to, and I found out his name later on, and that he's deceased. But if I ever find out where it's at, his gravesite, I will make sure to do a nice big fat dump there. I will. Yeah, it's childish, I know. But that's me. I'm just being honest and real with you. It will be a nice, big, greasy, poopy. Probably eat Mexican food. Be like, getting ready. Yeah, we were going to bring some toilet paper. Love you guys, yeah. I don't know why you guys listening to this shit. Me ramble on, but whatever. I like doing these live videos. I could be doing something productive like a podcast, but honestly, it ain't fun for me. I don't have somebody doing it with me. It's like the podcasts that are cooler when there's other people there. And this is what I like to do. So this is what I do. I got to record another podcast and another one, I know, but this is just funner. And my wife won't be home for another 5 hours, so it's like, why not? But I do think I'm going to end this shit and go find something productive to do. Anybody want to shout out before I bounce? You got 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see if I can load this bowl quicker than you can give your info for a shout out. You know what my mama used to say? What the fuck? Why are my eyes so they're green? Where's the green coming from? I don't usually have that much green. It's usually just the brown. Yes. Look into my eyes. Tell me, do you see it? My mama said, honey, your eyes are so brown because you're so full of shit. But my eyes are usually way browner than this. Maybe it's all the green. Maybe I'm smoking too much of that green. What up, Greg Nolan? We about to get out of here. Skylab. I'm going to load this bowl. I'm going to hit it, and then I'm going to bounce out of here. So, if you want to shout out, give your name, where you're from right now, or you don't get it. And if I didn't give it to you, well, you probably made a comment after I already shut it off, or you're watching this days, weeks, months, years, decades later. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of them old videos. Oh my God, guys. You're in what? The year 5000? You're watching this in your eyeball? Wow. Back in these days, we didn't have that technology. We had things that don't even make sense to you. Like, right now, in 2018, kids don't know what a telephone are. They know what a cell phone is, but they don't know what a telephone is. They don't know what rotary dial is. No. Yeah, they wouldn't even know how to use a payphone. Yeah. Children today, they're drinking detergent. Okay, we're going to just torch the bowl because I just want to hit all of it and be greedy because I can. Greg Nolan. That was pretty good. That was flavorful. It's coming. It's building. Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah, galactic cookies from U Green. 24.87%. Love it. Brian Snow's in the Mojave Outpost NCR. Mojave Outpost NCR from Fallout 4 or Fallout 3. Yes. That's awesome. I love driving through Vegas. Oh, yes. Good news. Got a video. I edited it on the airplane. I'm going to upload it. It's me. It's some different areas in Las Vegas and shit. So yeah, you guys will enjoy that coming up soon. Anyway, thank you for watching. Peace, love, and recycle. Yeah, and if you're into praying, prayer for people on the Oregon coast, Washington coast. If you didn't watch the whole video, please go back, watch it from the beginning. Very important. And yeah.